It's just turned 8 AM. Here we have some little ants I found this morning. A polyrachus and a small group of queens and workers I found living inside a curled up piece of bark. I'm not too sure just what species these girls are yet. I'll have to do some research and find out. Until then, let's move these girls into test tube setups and give them some yummy sugar and protein. There. Time to add these to the shelf with the rest of the collection. Now this one goes here with the rest of the polyrachus ants, and this one fits snugly in this slot here. Today is feeding day. Let's pull a few of these out of the rack and put them over to the desk and start the feeding process. The whole feeding process takes me about an hour, and I do this about 2 to 3 times a week. Although the time it takes to feed them and how often I feed them really varies. I find the bull ants need feeding more often, while some of the smaller colonies or individual queens need food less often. Either way, I check on all of them at the end of every day to make sure they're all happy little ants. Whilst feeding some of these colonies, I also give them a quick clean out and replace any dishes or water feeders with clean ones. This helps minimize mold outbreaks and keeps the colony healthy. Feeding time is a great opportunity to see the growth and progress of different colonies in between feeds. I have finally learned the skill not to check up on the colonies every day, which does stress the queen out. I get excited to see if the larvae has turned into cocoons, or if there's any new eggs the queen has laid. The bull ants require a lot of maintenance compared to other colonies we have. I feel like these puppy dog-like ants just love to make a mess and mix the honey and sand together. Whilst we're here, let's have a look at our biggest Myrmecia nigricenta colony for a mini update. Last time we visited this colony, we had just moved them into the new setup. Since then, the brood has developed nicely with a couple of new cocoons and some well-developed larvae. Also, can you see what the queen has been up to? Notice that little collection of pearly white eggs bunched together in the corner? How exciting it is to see the beginnings of the next generation. This colony is doing great. Interestingly though, they have decided to continue living in their test tube that they arrived in. Currently they are around 14 workers. Once they hit around 20 workers, I'll offer the nest again to see if they want to move out. Recently I bought myself a second shelf to store my supplies. Well, since then I've decided to upgrade that shelf to a bigger size. Surprisingly, there is a lot of little bits and pieces in ants keeping. Since I'm moving everything across, I figured I may as well clean up all the specimen jars and test tubes that I've used recently. Since I catch new queen ants every week, I regularly have queen ants that die. So this means that there's a turnover of test tubes every week. Why do queen ants die, you may wonder? Well, there are many reasons why queen ants die. Mostly though, the queen ants that I have die are the ones that are infertile. These infertile queens usually die off in about a week or so. Last week I decided to extend the 1000 subscriber giveaway, making this giveaway the biggest one I have ever done. There has been so many people who have entered this last couple of weeks, and it's been so much fun reading everyone's comments and seeing the community get together. To enter, I asked you all to tell me something about ants, like anything. You replied with experiences, ant facts that I have never heard of, and ant jokes that just cracked me up. If you hadn't had a chance yet, go over and read through the comment section for the previous 2 videos. It's amazing to go through and read what everyone has said. The winners of the $50 Amazon gift cards are Daniil Shivkov for the amazing fact shared about the special species of Polyrachus, and Alexander Perez for the experience all the way from the Philippines. Congratulations for both of you for winning this amazing prize. Thank you to everyone who entered the giveaways this last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun and I really enjoyed it. The next giveaway will be to celebrate this channel's next big subscriber milestone. Keep watching up and coming videos to find out more. Until then, thank you everyone for supporting the channel and making what it is today. If you made it this far, then make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. Also, have you subscribed and become part of the AK Colony? If you haven't, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe and join the ants keeping community and be a part of one of the fastest growing colonies here on YouTube. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, ant keepers unite.